Hello there. Welcome back to this Football Manager 2020 Let's Play series with Red Bull Salzburg, where in today's video I'm going to be playing another Champions League match for you. We're going to be taking on Atalanta, our second time playing against them, because I actually played the first match against them behind the scenes and I'm kind of regretting not showing it. The reason why I did show it was because it was only 2 matches after the last episode and I thought I should play through a bit before episode 5. But you missed a 5-3 stunning game, end-to-end football, both teams attacking. So yeah, disappointing. And the game before that, a 6-0 mutilation of FC Admiral Wecker modelling. So you've missed out on some goals, I'm afraid. Ulmer, our backup left back, banged in 2 goals. Erling Haaland managed to score twice again. But this game against Atalanta was incredible. Hechan scored, Haaland scored again. He scored 3 goals in 3 Champions League games. He scored in every single Champions League game so far. So hopefully he can continue that today. Christensen scored. In fact, I think that's probably the best goal of the lot. So let's have a look at it. I've actually turned the graphics settings down a bit, by the way. Oh, what a banger. Because on very high settings, it seems that there's a bug where it just jitters a bit. It's not... The frame rate's not great, so I've turned it down a notch, which means graphically it won't look so pristine, but it should hopefully make the viewing slightly better. 3-2 win against Sturm Graz as well in the league. I mean, I've put out a few weaker teams, mixed teams over the last few games in preparation for this next Champions League game. In the Austrian FA Cup, we saw an absolute belter from this 16-year-old right back playing for the academy. Brought him in for this game to make his debut. It went to extra time this game. We had 52 shots, but this was the highlight. What a volley! What a volley from this young man. 16 years old and he's banged one in, and he's a right back as well, unbelievable. And most recently we beat Lask 1-0. The team expected to finish second, but they aren't second at the moment. We're running away with it. We're 11 points clear of Atalanta. Rapid Vienna also on 26 points, and Sturm Graz as well, so it's very close for that second place. Lask all the way down in 5th, a long way behind. Haaland is top goal scorer, 11 goals. We've got 3 players on the average rating list at the top, all 3 on the assists list as well. It really has been a wonderful season, and let's continue that. I mean, it's important to get a win today. If we have any chance of qualifying from the group, we need to win, because of course Barcelona and Dortmund are the favourites. Barcelona have just beaten Dortmund. It might have been yesterday, not entirely sure, but either way it's taken place. So they're 10 points. We're 6 behind Barcelona, but we're only 2 behind Dortmund. If we beat Dortmund today, of course we go above them. If we beat Atalanta today, we go above Dortmund. So I've tried to put out as strong a team as possible. It's my first choice lineup. Romalo's a bit tired, but he'll get through it, I'm sure. He's been the consistent cement in the midfield. Hasn't really done anything spectacular, but he's got a very good average rating and he just sits there in the half-back role and does a good job. They have a good team. They've got some dangerous attackers. Zapata, Colombian international up front, 18 on finishing. Muriel, speed demon, good player, dribbles. Ilicic, Slovenian international. They've got some quality. Castagna, the Belgian wing-back, playing at left-back. But we beat them 5-3. It was an entertaining game. It really could have gone either way. We were just fortunate in the end to get to score 2 goals towards the end of the game and get the 3 points. 3 very crucial points. And now we've invited them back to Austria and hopefully can get a positive. Because winning that game away from home, very impressive. It's the team I was thinking that we could beat. And it's the team we needed to beat. Because if we don't qualify for the next round of the Champions League, it'd be lovely to qualify for the Europa League knockout stages, of course, by finishing 3rd. We're on the attack here already. Hopefully it won't be so jittery. The frame rate has hopefully been improved by turning down the graphics settings. It's not ideal. Haaland with a battering shot. Yeah, there's some sort of problem at the moment with it. It's the beta. I remind you, it is the beta. I know I've pointed out quite a few problems so far, but we do have to remember that it should still be improved before the full release in a couple of weeks. Here's Voba, look at him go. Oh, he's won a it's on the edge of the box. We get VAR to decide if it's a penalty or a free kick. What is it then, Mr. Referee? He's given a penalty, I think. It's not quite clear. It says penalty awarded there. It'd be good if it just flashed on the screen. Penalty. So Haaland has the opportunity to get another goal in the Champions League. Up he steps. And he slots it in the corner again. 17th goal of the season. And he's missed a couple games in the last three. In the last 3 games, I think he's only played once. Because I've wanted to rest him as much as possible. Rest a few of our first team players as much as possible. We're flying in the league. We might as well try and qualify from the Champions League group and just throw everything at it. Free kick to Atalanta. It's gone in. And I must say, Stankovic, questions should be asked of him there. This might be another goal-heavy game. Have a look at this again. I mean, it's going... Yeah. To be fair, often the graphics engine doesn't do the goalkeepers justice. It's not gone down as a mistake for Stankovic, for example. It just hasn't represented it in the most effective way via the graphics engine, I suppose. Anyway, they come again. 28 minutes into this game. We've had our fair share of shots and slightly more possession. But that was the story in the last game as well. And Atalanta kept scoring goals and getting back into it, which was a little bit frustrating, but we got the win in the end. I still think the frame rate's a little bit iffy, not going to lie. Oh, it's 2-1, Zapata scores. Maybe I need to turn it down to medium. I don't know, it's really annoying though. Oh, just wide from Haaland. Might have to go back to good old-fashioned 2D. It's nothing to do with my computer, by the way. It's got, 5-star graphics rating on the preferences. It's just an issue with the game at the moment. He-Chan is through, but of course, when you're one-on-one with the keeper, it is saved. I'm not sure if that was one-on-one, but still. It was almost. Oh, it's wide from Haaland again. Maybe Romalo isn't going to make it through this game. He's dying slowly. Here he is, on a yellow as well. Delightful ball out wide to Christensen. Christensen crosses it. It's strange. Here's Januzanovic. Something like that. Dominic, Romalo. Lovely ball out wide again. Christensen. Minamino. Delightful football from us. This deserves a goal. And we get one through Dominic. He's not done much for a few games, but he's just blasted one in there and made it 2-2 at the death of the first half. Excellent strike. I was expecting a cross from Christensen, but in the end, patient play. But Dominic eventually thought, I'm just going to bang this. And he does. And it's a goal. Pleased overall. We can still go on and win this. Oh, no. I've rectified the situation a little bit. But I did the wrong team talk. They've switched off. Disaster. I'll say get creative. That'll inspire them. That always works. Here they come. Atalanta on the attack. Castagna. All the way out wide. We love a crossfield ball on FM20. Stankovic. We're playing out from the back. Romalo drops into the back line as that half-back. It's lovely. Voba. What a ball to Christensen again, but I see those about 5 times a game. And Haaland has to score. He does. And the rebound. His header came off the post and he makes it 3-2. I made the mistake of sort of switching back to balanced when I was 3-2 up against Atalanta before. They just kept getting back into it. So I'm just going to keep attacking. We'll try and get a 2-goal cushion. Nice cross from Christensen. Decent header. And at the second attempt, it's an open goal. I'm surprised he didn't miss. Open goal. Open goals, they do score them. That's good to know. Ilicic, free kick again. And headed wide by Zapata. He's dangerous, isn't he? As I've said previously, attacking is our best form of defence, I think. Here we go. 10 minutes, just over 10 minutes to go. It's all the way over to Voba. Heads it wide. We'll wait to see what happens here. Look at the pitch degradation again. It's so strange. It's all blotchy. That's one thing I'm not a fan of. Yes, there's pitch degradation. But it just looks like there's been a load of barbecues on the pitch. And this is a chance. Maybe I should have gone defensive. Finishes 3-3. We certainly had better stats, didn't we? 35 shots to their 12. 57% possession. In terms of the chances, maybe 3-3 is a fair result. I don't know. Our defence is definitely shaky in the Champions League. It can be a little bit shaky in the league at times. It does mean we're 1 point behind Dortmund in Group B with those 2 games to go. We're going to have to get a positive result against Dortmund and hope that they slip up against Atalanta as well, because we're likely to lose against Barcelona. But we did get a draw against them, of course, didn't we? So we've lost against Dortmund away from home. We've drawn against Barcelona at home, but surely away from home they'll be too strong. But we might get lucky. There's a chance. That is a missed opportunity, though. Really is. I was too busy talking about barbecues. distracting my defenders for that last goal from Atalanta. It's a shame. So I will in fact be showing the Dortmund game in this episode for you. 3 matches in 1 episode for the first time in the series. But first of all, we're taking on Austria Vienna in the Bundesliga. So I've just had an international break, and unfortunately, Dominic has picked up a bad injury. He's out for 5 weeks to 2 months with an abdominal muscle. A torn abdominal muscle. Not just having an abdominal muscle, he has torn it. So unfortunately, he's going to be out till the new year, which is a big blow. I've made some changes for this game, thinking about the Dortmund match. I've changed the fullbacks, given them a rest. Darker is playing up front. He's only played a couple games for us this season. 21-year-old Zambian international. Prevlak is also playing up front. He's got 5 goals this season for us. He's not done too badly, quite like him. And Bernid is playing in central midfield as well. Let's go. I've put the graphic settings down to medium now, just to see if that makes a difference. I have no idea if this Austria Vienna team are any good. Nearly said vanilla then. Austria Vanilla. We should be winning this comfortably. Is there much difference in the graphics? I don't know. I think there is. It does. Yeah, I think that's smoother. I don't know. I can't really tell. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I do like the purple of Austria Vienna. I think Salzburg used to be purple, I think, didn't they? Until they were bought by Red Bull. Here's Farkas. Look at him go. He's got... who's in the middle, actually? He's gone for the shot. Why has he gone for the shot? I know it's a cheat on sight, but still, be a little bit sensible. Here come Austria Vienna. It's 1-1-1. It's fine. Don't worry. I literally haven't seen a single goal from that sort of situation. Have you? Let me know. Is everyone in the same boat? Maybe it's only certain saves that the problem is occurring on. But I haven't seen a goal for us or opposition when they're one-on-one with the goalkeeper in that sort of scenario. Literally through on goal. Just haven't seen it. But these sorts of situations, I have seen goals. Headers from crosses, they're fairly common. I think they're, on balance, about right. We've not been very good in this game, have we? Making some changes has certainly been detrimental to the performance of the guys. I'm going to demand more. They've got lots of men forward. They really are attacking. But look, now we've got the opportunity. But we won't score because it's too easy a chance. Although it's saved. I'm not sure. Was that counted as a one-on-one? Because the defender was getting back. But it was saved regardless. We need to have shots from long range. We need to score from corners and crosses and that sort of thing. Here's Hichan back to Ulmer. Delightful ball to Farkas. Farkas crosses it in. Hichan brings it down, crosses it back. Darker off the crossbar. So we need to score those opportunities. Far from pleased. I've cautiously said it. Don't want to kill their morale. Going to make a change. Ashimiru is going to come on for Romalo. We're resting for the Champions League game. I'm going to swap these 2 rounds, see if that makes a difference. Hichan on the right. Austria Vienna with a bit of possession. Crossfield ball. Intercepted by Ulmer. And he's pummeled it up the pitch. Oh, it's an open goal. It wasn't a one-on-one, really. That's the first marginal one-on-one. It's not really one-on-one because it was an open goal for Prevlak, wasn't it? The keeper had come out into no man's land. It is a clear-cut chance. But it's really clear because the keeper's nowhere. If it somehow hit the keeper from there, I wouldn't have been surprised. But that is like the first player through on goal in any sort of situation that we have seen, apart from like long range shots from quite far out when they're one-on-one. That I think I've seen the odd goal from that way. But usually when they're in the box one-on-one with the keeper, well, all the time it's missed. But that's the first one that hasn't been missed. But was he really one-on-one? He was kind of 1-on-0 really, wasn't he? I'm talking about this one-on-one situation too much, but it's just dominating everything. Here's Hichan. Goes for the shot, just puts it wide. Going to bring him off. Going to throw on Koita. We've got plenty of options up front, I must say. Well, it's not been our best performance. We've had plenty of shots, as usual. 31 I don't know how many shots we've had this season. It's just been so many. Farkas puts it to the back post for Ulmer. We've got so many men in the box, even in this position, 1-0 up with 7 minutes to go. It's just the way we play. Bauchi's after that. Ulmer knocks it long. Koita's 1-on-1. Koita's 1-on-1. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is a miracle. We've seen a goal. Has there been an update? A miracle has occurred. 1-on-1 with a keeper in the box, and he's got it past the goalkeeper into the back of the net, I must add. What has happened? The game is fixed. Football Manager is not broken anymore. Oh, I'm so delighted. But that is literally the first... I mean, I know the previous goal was questionable, but that is the first time a player's been 1-on-1 with the keeper in front of him, inside the box, and I've seen a goal. Maybe Koita is the king. He's the key to this. I have to play him to get goals. Now, for the rest of the Football Manager 2020 cycle, I will have to sign Koita. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe that we've managed to score in that situation. Hallelujah! Well, this is a big day for Salzburg, because we have the opportunity to overtake Dortmund in the Champions League group stage, and then it will go down to the wire against Barcelona, of course. If we lose this, I think, yeah. In fact, I think if we lose it, we can't finish second. So we do have to get a result here today. I've made some changes from the last game. Haaland's come in, back into the team. Minamino's come back in. Christensen and Voba have come back in. Will we see another miracle? Will we see a 1-on-1 scored again? I hope so. Let's avenge what happened last time. Well, I hope so, as long as we're the recipients. Not if Dortmund are. All playing out from the back early on. Being brave. Here's Ongweni. Going for a run. Into Bermide. Romalo knocks it long. Oh, 1-on-1. Minamino. Oh! They fixed it. They must have been an update without me knowing. They must have fixed it. A second 1-on-1 has been scored. I'm absolutely delighted. But I didn't realise there was an update. Maybe there hasn't been. Maybe I've just got really lucky. Maybe it suddenly fixed itself for me. We're 1-0 up. Brilliant. We can start to create chances again and not fear the fact that we're going to miss every single one of them. Here's Christensen. Going for a wander. He's lost the ball though. That's poor. Minamino takes over. Minamino again through on goal. It's saved this time. We can't be lucky every single time, of course. That would be unrealistic if every single 1-on-1 went in. I don't know what the statistics are, really. Here's Voba to Vauci. Into Jonazovic. Bermide. Lovely ball to Christensen. Crosses it all the way over to Voba. Voba. Oh, he's done well there. And Haaland scores his 19th goal of the season. He's scored in every single Champions League game as well. The run continues for him. What a start this has been. We've just flattened Dortmund with our electricity. The electricity in our team. Excellent. Let's continue to attack. Let's get another. Let's kill this Dortmund team off. Kill them in. Kill them off before half time. But here goes Sancho. Sancho running out of back line, crossing it in, and it's missed by Onweny, and it's wide. Maybe now that the 1-on-1 situation seems to have been fixed, perhaps I need to bring back the defensive line. I'm going to turn shoot on sight off. Playing out from the back again. Christensen into Bermide. Delightful ball to Voba. Look at him go. Voba. And into Hechan. It's intercepted, unfortunately. And Dortmund can transition up the pitch at pace. They're beating us at their own game here with this brilliant run. But it's saved. Brandt straight into the hands of Stankovic. Clear-cut chance missed. Still not entirely sure about the frame rate. I still think there's a little bit of lag. I don't know. I'm not sure what's... Yeah. It's not perfect. Hopefully that will be fixed. I've been saying that a bit too much, haven't I? Hopefully this will be fixed. Hopefully that will be fixed. Well, the 1-on-1s appear to have been fixed because we've scored 2 today. Oh no, chance. Oh, it's cleared by Voba though. Up the pitch for Minamino to run onto. It's into Haaland again. And he scores his 20th goal of the season. We have been rampant We're hitting them on the break. We're causing all sorts of problems to their defence. And it's another long old lump up to Minamino, who has been really impressive in that pressing forward role, I must say. It has suited him down to the ground. Maybe I should officially train him up in that role. Look at Minamino go. Look at him. He's just got so much energy. Loves to run around. He's got pace. He's got dribbling ability. Causes all sorts of problems. Here's Sancho to Hakimi, the right back. Crosses it in. It's 3-1. They're back into it. Alcacer with the goal. It's going to be, I mean, it's end-to-end football. Perhaps I should now... I feel like if I turn it down a notch, I'll just regret it. Perhaps we should time waste, though. I'm not sure we know how to time waste. We just want to score goals. Oh, Minamino's through again. Minamino! Minamino! Oh, it's saved. There's still a bit of a problem then, because that looked harder to miss than score, to be honest. It basically run into the goal almost. Christensen, great tackle, and he holds on to possession. Nice play on Wenny up the pitch. Here's Bernid, or Burmeed. It's Burmeed, not Bernid. Sancho over the top. Royce. Oh no, they're getting back into this, and they've scored a 1-on-1 now. Injury for Romalo. That's a bit annoying. Ashimiri's going to come on. Got a highlight though. Janazovic out wide to Voba. Voba into the box. He's belted that in. He's got a cannon of a left foot. 4-2. Well, this is fun. This is what you want to see from a Football Manager video. Plenty of goals. 3-3 against Atalanta. And now we're absolutely mutilating the Dortmund defence. We're also getting mutilated at the back. But look at that. Lashed it in. Oh, highlight straight away. What I am going to do is I'm going to turn this down. We'll time waste a little bit. Just turn things off a bit. Perhaps my wing-backs don't need to get forward as much as they are. But that's the joy of this team. They just love to bomb up and down the pitch. And my change hasn't actually been implemented yet. So I might cancel them if they score again. Oh no. This is a chance. They have scored it. I'm cancelling it. This is ridiculous. Both teams can't defend. This could end with any scoreline. Champions League Classic. We're 37 minutes in. It's 4-3. Here's He-Chan. Look at him go. He-Chan hits the post. Rebound. 5. Okay, now I'm turning it down. We've got a 2-goal lead again. We'll turn that off. Maybe turn that down a notch. Turn be more expressive off. And we'll go time wasting sometimes. This is so much fun, but it's ridiculous. Free kick. Rice to take it. Back post. Wide. I don't know how many goals we've scored and conceded this season, but it's a hell of a lot. Here's Voba. Up the pitch to He-Chan. Into Minamino. Haaland's on a hat-trick. But he can't score it one-on-one with the keeper. So we've scored one-on-one today. And I think they've scored one, although it wasn't a clear-cut chance. I'm focusing too much on this, sorry. Let's just enjoy the game. Let's just enjoy the football. We're 5-3 up against Dortmund. It could still end 6-6. We still might lose this game the way it's been going. And free kick. Royce to take it. Over the bar. Another free kick. Royce taking it from there. Back post. Stankovic comes for it and collects. Barcelona beating Atalanta, by the way. That's a good result for us. Just in case we don't finish second. But there's a chance, isn't there? Burmeed into Janazovic. To Christensen. Into Minamino. Minamino scores! Oh, I love this guy. He's come alive since I've moved him up the pitch. And is that a one-on-one again? Let's not even discuss that. It's a goal. We're 6-3 up against Dortmund. Christensen with another assist. It's a delightful finish. Keeper what was he doing? He just knew he'd been beaten. On comes Orma. Fresh legs at left back. It's still not over. There's 20 minutes to go. Oh, if we get a 7th though, surely that is all over. He-Chan's through. He-Chan puts it wide. That's a pretty awful finish. 6th clear-cut chance of the game for us. Ridiculous. We're suddenly creating millions of chances again. Since turning off shoot on sight. I think I'll turn that off now. We've certainly had less shots in this game. Although I don't know if we can judge really against Dortmund, who are a better team than the rest of the Austrian league. Oh, chance here. Surely a goal, but it's saved. The rebound's in though. 6-4. Right, we are going to go balanced. We're going to time waste a lot. Pull them back a notch. Minamino can play as a defensive pressing forward. Haaland can play as an attacking pressing forward. 3 pressing forwards. Don't really know if that can work, but we're going to give it a go anyway. Christensen's going to come off. He's on a yellow. Oh no, if they score again, then I'm going to be slightly worried. It's over the top. All of our pressing forwards after it. Look at them run. Win it back, lads. Win it back. Oh, Minamino. Haaland on a hat-trick. But he's got Hichan to one side and he's hit it straight at the keeper. A 7th clear-cut chance. This reminds me of that friendly, although we have actually scored a couple clear-cut chances today, of course. Stankovic is on an 8.0 after conceding 4 goals. That'd be unheard of on the old Football Managers. This is, I think we're going to get the win though, unless they can score 2 goals in 50 seconds. Here, we're still pushing forward, looking for a 7th. Ulmer. Chance! It's a 7th. Ashimiru gets the goal. Oh, what a game! 7-4. What a win. Minamino man of the match. 2 goals and an assist. 2 goals for Haaland. A goal for Hichan. A goal for Ashimiru. Goal for Voba. Assists everywhere. Amazing. Amazing display from us. Oh, I mean, we are literally playing like the real life Salzburg. It's amazing. I'm using that word too much. Sorry. But look at the group. We're up to 8 points with 2 ahead of Dortmund. Dortmund have Atalanta, though, on the last day. We've got Barcelona. If we draw, I think we go through on head-to-head, don't we? With Dortmund. So, we've drawn against Barcelona before. We can do it again. If I hadn't started talking about barbecues against Atalanta, we'd have held on for that 3-2 win. And we'd be through already because we'd be 4 points above Dortmund. But it wasn't to be in the end. Next episode then will be that Barcelona match. But thank you for watching today's goal bonanza. We scored 12 goals and conceded 7. Wonderful stuff. Until next time, enjoy FM20. Enjoy the rest of your day. Football Manager 2020 is fixed. Hallelujah.